Hello. My name is Tiamumi Kanyani and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been forever. It's been a long time coming. I haven't been here for almost a year. It's shocking, but it was definitely necessary. So this is sort of like a welcome back kind of video, like an I'm back kind of video. And yeah, I am back. I am officially back on YouTube. So please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you are new, thank you so much for stopping by and for watching. I talk a lot with my hands. You will get used to me. This is who I am. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for constantly coming back. Truly appreciate it. Love you so much. And I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful that you have stayed. You didn't unsubscribe. You didn't leave. So I'm very, very grateful. And thank you so much. Thank you. I am so nervous. So don't mind me. Don't mind the hesitation and the ums and I'm very nervous. But I'm just going to be myself. And that's all I can be. Okay, so the purpose of this video, it is a life update / Q&A. Yeah, let's get into it. I wrote the questions on my notebook. The first question, these are very random. Yeah, in no particular order. Very, very random. First question, why did you leave Cape Town? So just to give a bit of context, I used to live in Cape Town from 2018. Yes, from 2018 to 2020. I left Cape Town December 2020. The only reason I left was because I got a job in Joburg. That's all. Why are you so secretive? Wow. I think this person, the question comes from someone who knows me. I am not secretive. I am private, but I'm not secretive, to answer your question. Are you a family person or do you consider yourself as one? Oh yes, but once I reach my limit, then I'm like, peace. I hope I answered your question. Sorry, I didn't get to write who asked the question. So yeah, sorry about that. How are you finding YouTube since you started your channel? Okay, how am I finding YouTube? So it's interesting to answer this question because I have been off YouTube for a year. So I'll answer based on before I left and right now. I think personally, how am I finding YouTube? I find it to be okay. I find it to be great. It is really a platform for me personally that does not have a lot of pressure, you know, as opposed to like Instagram. Like there's just so many technicalities. Instagram is like I need to look good. I need to. Whereas for me with YouTube, I can just come as I am. Turn on my phone or turn on my camera and say whatever that I want to say or do whatever that I want to do. So I think for me, it's a perfect outlet for me, especially as an introvert who considers herself as a creative. I enjoy it a lot. I love the fact that you can come on here, be authentic, be yourself. Yeah, I enjoy it. I have gotten a bit of like judgment and a bit of side eye and about number one, starting a YouTube channel. I remember when I started a YouTube channel, there were some people who were like, don't you think you're old for that? As well as oh, you want to be an influencer, Luena, you want to be one of those. And I think my response to them was that, so what? So what? Yeah, because like you will be judged. I think that's what you have to come to terms with. Like you are putting yourself out there, so that means you will be judged, and you just need to be okay with that. You just need to be fine with that. I'm not saying accept what everybody says, accept the backlash and the responses and the negative comments, but I think it comes with the territory. So people will say whatever they say. You just need to be secure and comfortable within yourself and within your skin, and with knowing why you're doing what you're doing. And lastly, I feel like it's a space for me to just, it's an outlet. It's an outlet. It's a hobby. It's something that I enjoy doing. It's something that gets my creative juices flowing. I love the editing part of it. I love the sitting down and coming up with the content part of it. I love doing the vlogs. I love doing the sit down videos. I love doing the chit chats. Koronje, I just love, and it helps. You know what it also does? It also helps because I'm an introvert and a shy person and a very socially awkward. I'm socially awkward, like socially awkward. Like if you meet me in person and you don't know me and I don't know you, and Aratlawailana, woo, I'm very socially awkward. So I don't know how to do small talk. I don't know how to make friends. I don't know how to initiate conversation. I think I try, like as I'm growing, I'm trying, but I'm not the type to initiate conversations. I'm not the type to make friends. I find it very difficult to open up. I also don't, story for another day, but yeah. So where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So YouTube helps me to come out of my shell. Yeah, sorry. So having YouTube and doing this actually helps me to come out of my shell, be more free, be more open, be more vulnerable, because I also, I'm not going to say I struggle, but I find it hard to be vulnerable. I find it hard to like wear my heart on my sleeve and be open, and so YouTube actually does help me to do that. So yeah. Where have you been? Why did you leave YouTube? Wow. Okay, where have I been? So I did not leave YouTube. I'm here. I'm back. I did not leave. I just went MIA, and I don't know if I took a break by default, so that was not the plan, but I just had a lot going on in my life in 2023, that it did not allow me space to create content, and I also did not feel like it because I was just in a very, it just wasn't a great 2023 was a very challenging year for me, and I went through so much emotionally, physically, mentally. I went through a lot in my personal capacity, as well as just my family capacity, like just the things that were happening in my family or that happened to my family members, and just things that were happening to me. And it was just a very difficult year. Like, I'll talk about it another time, but it was just a very difficult year, very difficult season, very difficult year. And I just did not have the space for YouTube. I did not have it because, if I wasn't stressed, I was dealing with challenges that were coming left, right, and center. It was just a whole nother thing, and I was in counseling left, right, and center. Guys. 2023 was just it was just a year and a half. So life was attacking me. Like, life was just doing this to me. So I just didn't have the strength to like do anything besides deal with the things that I was going through. But we made it. We are here. We are here by the grace of God. When I tell you God has seen me through the worst. When I tell you, if it wasn't for God, I would not be standing here. Like, wow. How's married life? So one of the good things that came out of last year is that I got married. Should we skip or should we talk about it? Or should we have a separate video about it? Maybe let's have a separate video about it. Nah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just move right on. Move right along. But a lot of the questions, so these are questions that I actually asked recently, and a lot of them was like, how's married life? What's it like being married? How are you feeling after being married? So it's almost like, yeah, it's marriage. So, how's married life? I've been married, just to give a bit of context, I've been married for 2 months now. And I'm married to the love of my life. I really love this man. I love him with all my heart. I love him with my fingernails. I love him with my toes. I love him with everything. Everything. Okay? Yeah, I really love him. He makes me so happy. Like he makes me so happy. He's like my best friend. So being married to him, it's literally like living with my best friend. Like I genuinely live with my best friend, and I live with someone that I like. You know, God, not only do I love him, but I like him. I like being around him. I like spending time with him. I like doing things with him. I like bothering him. I like annoying him. I like playing with him. I just like him. Like I just like him. You know, he's a I love him. But anyway, I am married and I love it, I think. It's new. It's a new thing, and I think that we are trying to find our way of doing things, and we are trying to do this marriage thing and married life thing the best way that works for us. So yeah, it's very nice. It's very nice. Not much has changed. We are just, man. Like, it's still early. We've been married for 2 months, but we've been together for 5 years. That's why I'm saying story for another day, ne? Story for another day. Yeah, I'll do a separate video. Comment down below if you want me to do a separate video about how we met, where we met, wara. He's definitely not going to be on my channel. He refused a long time ago. Yeah, so maybe you'll hear his voice, you'll see his hand here and there, but you'll definitely not see his face. That's his choice. Yeah, being in your 30s, do you feel that you married late or early? Good question. When the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. And I think, you know, everything's about timing, and everything's about God's timing. I don't feel any type of way. I don't think that I married late or I married early. I just feel I married, and it was the time to get married with the person, you know, with the right person for me. I just think back to about 6-7 years ago. I was dating someone and we were close to getting married, and I ran away. Like, I was a runaway bride. When it was time for proposal and letters and whatnot, I was like, it's not the one. He was not the one. He definitely wasn't the one. And I feel that had I continued, or had I gone on to get married with him, I'd definitely be divorced. So some things are just like, it's just timing. It's just timing. And I never really put pressure. I've never put pressure on myself to say, I need to get married. I'm getting older. I never really put pressure on myself. Yes, it was a desire that I had, which I knew it was going to happen. I knew I was going to get married, but it wasn't oh my gosh, I need to get married right now. No, definitely not. So I hope that answers your question. What have you learned in your 20s that you would do differently in your 30s? Can I record? There is a video that's going to come up of the things that I learned in my 20s. So I'm going to include this question in that other video. Yeah. Because also, I don't want this video to be too long. When was the last time you cried? Wow, that's a good question. 2023. I cried a lot in 2023. How do you manage to keep your dating life so private that even people from church don't know? I don't know. Like, I think it's, you know what? I don't think me and my boyfriend at the time, or my husband now, we were hiding. We were not hiding anything. It's just that these days, because we are, in the height of social media, if you don't post anything on social media, it's almost like you are private or like you are hiding it. And it's not the case. Like, no, it's not the case. So I don't know, but like I think also generally I'm a private person. Like I mentioned, I'm a private person. So a lot of the things that I do in my life, or a lot of the things that happen in my life, if I don't tell you, 90% of the time you're not going to know, unless of the person I told you. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to answer the question. Next question, what is your 2024 bucket list or resolution? Good question. Exciting. I don't know. Okay. A resolution or bucket list? Bucket list is definitely I want to go hiking in another province. That would make me so happy. Like so happy. That's the first one. The second one is I want to do an overnight hike. I think I'm pushing it with this one, but it's still hiking. If you didn't know, I love hiking. Hiking is my hobby. So definitely that. A resolution, I think I want to be more consistent on YouTube, and I also want to be more consistent on other platforms, on Instagram and TikTok as well. And yeah, I think that's that. Oh, and also another bucket list item is that I want to travel more often. I don't know if it's a resolution or a bucket list, but I want to travel more frequently this year. So I want to explore South Africa a lot more, especially by road. Yeah, I want to take a lot more road trips this year. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Anyway, guys, these are a lot of questions. Any relationship advice? That's another question, and we'll discuss that in another video. I think that, just to avoid making this video long, I actually missed out quite a lot of questions. But you know what? It's fine. I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to me yapping and going on and on and on. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you got to know a little bit more about me. And I hope that you will stay and find out more about me and my life. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. I appreciate your support, and share this video, like it, comment, share it everywhere. Tell everybody that I'm back. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your brother, tell your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Just tell everybody that I'm back. Hallelujah. Amen. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. I must stop doing this. Like, this is what I always do. But yeah.